last night's coffee. At least let me warm it.
That's fine, Mary.
Saw that sergeant of yours. Your leave's been canceled, hasn't it?
Sergeant's saddling my horse. I have to report to headquarters on the dot.
Drat.
Watch your language, Mary. Rebels. Jeb Stewart's cavalry has cut off the B&O Railroad at Sykesville. In fact, the Rebs have cut all the rail lines from this area. Even the Gettysburg line's knocked out. And Lee's armies are moving.
You're worried, aren't you?
I am. There's a big battle brewing. I can feel it. If we're caught without supply lines.
I understand, Jonas.
There's something else, Mary. Stewart's cavalry has been spotted around Westminster. That means the Rebs aren't too far from here. Now listen. If you hear the sound of cavalry or gunfire, I want you to lock all the doors and go down to the cellar and take plenty of food and water and make sure that you don't come out until it's safe. Promise? I won't be too far away. Don't cry.
I'm trying. It's just... Oh, Jonas. I love you so much.
I bet you I love you more. Captain Steele to see General Meade.
Captain Steele to see General Meade.
Thank you, Corporal. General Meade, Captain Steele to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Battle's inevitable, Captain. Lock horns with the Rebs tomorrow.
Where's it?
It's building up around Gettysburg. You know, our supply lines are a shambles.
Yes, sir, I know.
There's a gleam of hope. The Western Maryland Railroad, just a spur, runs between Baltimore and Westminster.
But isn't that a single track? I don't know if it can handle the traffic.
Neither do I, but General Haupt does. He's a genius with railroads, Captain. I want you to find Haupt and report to him. He has a job for you.
Yes, sir.
And remember this, that 29 miles of single track may be the key to the battle.
Yes, sir. Major, where can I find General Haupt?
He left during the night. He's down at the other end of the line.
How do I get there? Is there a train this morning?
How would I know, mister? We haven't got a telegraph. If you want to make time, ride. You get a fresh horse in Reisterstown.
Thanks.
Wait a minute. Will you take a message to General Haupt?
What is it?
Tell him I'm down here with 100 wagons waiting for supplies. And I've got nothing to give him. Nothing. Tell him.
I'll tell him. Now.
sidings. No way for trains to pass each other to be turned around. For the return trip, a train has to back up. Round trip takes 8 hours.
That's only 3 trains a day.
Yeah, but I'm gonna send trains in convoy, Captain. 5 trains at a time. That's 15 trains a day.
Well, that's different.
Now you're gonna take this work train up the track just ahead of the convoy. I'm gonna give you about a dozen railroad construction men that can fix almost anything. There's one more thing. Maryland is a slave state, and there are rebel sympathizers around. I've had reports of armed bands of irregulars. Watch out for them, because they could blow the tracks or bury it in a landslide. Also, there's a couple of small bridges they could wreck.
I understand, General.
It's your reputation for getting things done. Live up to it.
Yes, sir. Stay low.
Who's there?
Put down your gun, soldier.
Woman.
I know you can't see.
Water. Please. Let me hold it. A woman's hand. I wish I could see you.
Jonas. Oh, Jonas.
Come over here, quickly.
What's the matter? I don't know. Something's wrong. Report back to headquarters. I'll see you down the road. a suit.
Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. My Father's house has many mansions. For not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you, but my soul really told you. I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me shall never die. He that believeth and liveth in me shall never die. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over.
Years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We've come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
What's up, Lieutenant? Sounds like a general ceasefire.
Well, it is for an hour. Shelling stops 3 times a day. Men have to eat, you know. Rest of the time we lob explosives into that city. Night and day.
How long's it been going on?
Over a month now. Did you know Vicksburg's full of women and children? Surrounded, starving, in a city that's being blown apart. What the devil makes them so stubborn? Huh? Oh, I forgot
Attention, here are some announcements.
You wanted to go down to
before
trenches,
lunch.
didn't you?
Freshman basketball team,
now's
you
the
will
time.
be leaving today at 3:40. Students, if you have items in the PE locker room that is not locked, please get them out before the wrestling tournament, because the lockers will probably be used. If you turn in a letter to Santa, please see Jody Dorn in the library. If you have fines or overdue books, please turn them in. And Tasia Bridges, you have an item in the office.
It's on your mind, Webb.
Why are you coming at us with that new dish?
That's a military secret.
Yeah, I know, but you tell us.
Well, when we get it dug, we're gonna flood it. Then we sail our gunboats down here and blow hell out of you.
You mind if I talk to the Reb?
He's all yours.
Hey, Reb!
Yo,
Is that General Stevenson's division?
what of it?
I gotta talk to Corporal Matthew Geyser, artilleryman. He's with the Virginia Battery.
Who wants Matt Geyser?
John Geyser, his brother.
Stay where you're at.
Get down, son. Get your heads down, Rebs. We're opening up.
Hold your fire! Hey, Yates! Matt Geyser's ready.
John Geyser's ready.
What goes?
Brothers.
Come looking for me? How come?
We're brothers.
Last time I saw you, I called you traitor.
I remember. You seen Emma?
I seen her once in Vicksburg. Went to her house about a month back. Since then, her husband got herself killed.
She's alone in that city, or what's left of it?
She's alone. Except for a baby. She had a boy, Jesse.
Jesse? Probably starving with the rest of them.
Ain't nothing I can do. Spread out thin up here. Nobody leaves the front lines.
You remember the address?
18 Newlet Street. What do you want it for?
I don't know yet.
You could do me a favor. Save some money to send them on Paul. They probably need it. But we're surrounded. Ain't no way I can get it to them.
Yeah, I see it gets mad.
We're holding up the war.
I'm glad I saw you, Matt.
John? Got something on my mind, John. Probably won't say it right. I've seen a lot of Yanks die for what they believe. Killed 2 of them myself. Close. there weren't no hate in it. I've grown up, son, I reckon. I've learned a couple of things. To respect a man who stands up for what he thinks is right, even if I think he's wrong. What I'm trying to say, that day back on the farm, I never should have called you traitor. You just took a different fork in the road. But you're right. We're still brothers.
Get your heads down, Rebs!
Hey, John. How about a drink?
That's a good idea. Listen, Fred, I've got some mail here, some sketches, and a letter home. You think you'd put them in the general's pouch?
Sure can.
Kind of spruced up there, aren't you?
Just came from staff headquarters. News looks good. Grant just got word that Vicksburg's on its last legs. They're starving, down to mule meat. As of yesterday, they went on quarter rations. They've only got enough for those for 6 days. They're running low on water. There's no drugs.
Well, you don't look exactly overjoyed.
No, I got a sister in Vicksburg.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
As of yesterday, where's Grant get his up-to-date information?
Our courier came by today.
What courier?
He's a Vicksburg man. Spy, courier, smuggler. He runs back and forth on dark nights in a dory and peddles his information.
You know where he is now?
Yeah, there he is. Getting ready for the return trip. His name's Lamar. We pay him off listing flour, drugs. He takes to Vicksburg and sells
Attention students, class will start back up. 7th period at 12:20. 7th period will start at 12:20.
Where are you going?
Make a deal with Lamar.
John, the man's a scoundrel. He probably works for both sides. He's a real blackguard.
Oh, I know. That's just the man I want.
Get the other half of the money ready, mister. I want to let you out in a couple of minutes. You go a quarter of a mile yonder, you come to a road, you turn right, and it takes you into town.
Why here? Where do you land?
At the city wharf.
City wharf? What about the authorities?
As long as I'm smuggling food, I got no problem. But when it comes to spies, so that's another kettle of fish.
Look, I'm not a spy.
I don't give a damn what you say you are, mister. As long as I get this. Now get.
Horse meat. Must be the last horse from Vicksburg. Give me a steak. Oh, a steak, yes. Lend me your knife after you finish. Oh, for all of us. Yeah. You got lots of
Morning, ma'am. Can I suggest you use the other side of the street?
What are you hiding, young man? Is that a dead horse?
Yes, ma'am. I'm afraid it's not a fit sight for the eyes of a lady.
Are you trying to do me out of my share?
No, ma'am. I just thought...
Step aside.
I hope they didn't get it on. I'm gonna get me some of that meat. I got
On your feet, young man. You're not hit. Did you have any wish to stay alive? Well, when you hear a shell coming at you, will you please run away from it instead of toward it? And if it bursts directly overhead, you stand still.
Yes, ma'am. Forgot. A little panicky, I guess. Did you follow me?
Well, actually, I came to apologize. After we were talking there by the dead horse, I realized you were just trying to be polite. I'm Mrs. Lovelace. Is there anything I can do for you, young man?
I'm looking for my sister on Newlet Street,
Oh, what number?
18.
Uh-huh. Come on. That's 18, what's left of it.
Jesse's.
What'd you say your sister's name was?
Emma. She married a Vicksburg man, Lester Bedell.
Emma Bedell. I don't think I should trust you yet, young man. What are you doing here? You just arrived in Vicksburg, didn't you?
Just before the siege.
No, you didn't. You arrived yesterday. Or this morning. You don't know how to dodge a shell. Couldn't even find your sister's house. You're new here. Well, maybe you floated in on a log. Others have done that. So you ran the blockade, toting that pack of food.
Who said it was food?
I have a nose like a beagle. If you starve for a little while, you can sniff food a mile away. So, you ran a blockade, bearing food for your sister and her baby. That's the way I see it. Perhaps I should trust you, young man. You give me your word, as a Virginian, that you are not a spy.
Miss Lovelace, I'm not a spy.
That's just as well. You could fool a dead mule. Since you are a Virginian,
You sniffed that out, too?
I didn't have to. Your accent is the same as Emma's, and she is a Virginian. Yes. I know Emma. I know everybody around here.
You know? And she's alive?
She's living in the caves.
You best eat that soup, child. It's all it is.
Do you have any food? We're desperate. We'll pay anything you ask.
I have a little, but it's for my sister and her baby.
I understand.
Do you know her? Emma Bedell? 3 doors down.
Thank you.
Emmy?
Who is it?
It's John.
Stay away from me. How did you get here? Blue Belly. We haven't surrendered.
Not yet.
Oh, thank God for that.
How's Jesse?
He's fine.
I heard about your husband.
Lester. Lester's dead.
I'm sorry, Emma.
You're sorry? You killed him. Get out!
Emma, don't you know who I am?
Oh, I recognize you all right. You're the enemy. You killed my husband. You blew up my home. You forced me to live underground like a stinking rat. You're starving my child.
That's not true. Put the gun down. I brought food.
I won't take it.
There's milk for Jesse. It's fresh, just 2 days old.
He'll die before I give it to him.
I'm not the enemy. I haven't fired a shot against the South.
Or against the North either.
No, that's true. That doesn't mean I killed your husband or blew up your house.
Traitor.
Not till I see my nephew. You're gonna have to shoot me to stop me. I brought a present for him.
Had your way. Get out.
Well, young man, it's good to see that you're able to do something well. Did you find your sister? Did you hear that terrible rumor?
It's true, Miss Lovelace. Vicksburg has surrendered.
Oh, no.
They've stopped the shelling.
Oh, we would never surrender.
Listen,
I just don't believe it.
Look at that shoreline. Make your hair stand on end.
Yeah, that be the wilderness, mister. That's the worst soil in Virginia. Why, a man can break his back trying to make the crop on it. But nobody tries. Not anymore. 70 square miles of it. They call it Satan's country. You'll find a trail out there if your eyes are good, and you'll come out at the Orange Turnpike.
Thank you. Satan's country, he said. Mighty gloomy, my friend. I haven't heard more than a grunt out of you in days. Look, Jones, I understand. It's been almost a year since Mary was killed.
Some wounds time just don't heal.
Easy, soldier, easy. Now, Captain Steele, did you fire that shot?
No, sir. It was Fergie. Private Ferguson, sir. Please come with me.
What were you doing here?
Picket duty, sir. I heard Fergie scream. I was too late.
Saber wound. Skull's damn near split down the middle. Buddy tied to the tree just after the kill.
It's just like the murder on the peninsula.
When you found the body, did you hear anything?
I heard someone making tracks. And he was whistling. He was whistling a tune.
Was it this?
That's it, sir.
I know it's him. I'm going to be meeting up with him soon. I can feel it. It's going to be one hate-filled animal against another, and I'm going to kill him. I swear to God, I'll kill him.
John, over here. Get the horses. How about a nice warm whiskey?
Jonas, you know Fred Harrison, General Grant's staff?
We bet.
Is General Grant here?
He's back at the fort. I'm here as his liaison.
Why did he bring the whole damn army into this hellhole?
Excuse me, gentlemen. Captain, it's a matter of overall strategy. We're out to win the war this summer. We're pressuring the Rebs everywhere we can, all the way from the Shenandoah to Mobile. General Sherman's in Georgia, moving down the slope. Butler's on the south bank of the James, threatening Richmond. And we, the Grand Ole Army of the Potomac, our job is to engage General Lee, the Army of Northern Virginia.
Here in the wilderness.
Nobody fights a battle in a jungle, Captain. We're just marching through. 6 miles further up, it's open territory. That's where we'll crush Lee.
Major, for 3 years now, we've been trying to do just that. Why do you think this time is going to be any different?
Lee's short on manpower. We have more of everything than he does.
Except maybe brains.
Really, Captain?
And how do you know for sure that he'll be waiting for us in your nice, open territory?
Because we expect him to be there, Captain. He has to stay between us and Richmond.
Just one flaw, Major. When was the last time General Lee did what we expected him to do?
General Meade, is there anything I can...
Listen.
What is that, sir?
That's the sound of an army moving in strength. Lee's men aren't getting much sleep tonight.
For every man, Corporal. Where does the Rebs are gonna fight for it? Right here. In this mess? That's what we're paid for.
Were you scared, Malachi, when you was a greenhorn?
Yep.
How'd you get over it?
Well, they gave me a promotion. By mistake. After that, I was more scared of being scared than I was of being shot at.
Company, forward! March!
What do you do that for?
Do you want your mother to know you play cards?
Heck no. What's my mom got to do with it?
If you get killed, they send your personal stuff home.
Mark Geiser. May God go with you today.
Rebels, coming this way. Into the bushes!
Take cover! First squad, take cover to the right. Second squad, to the left.
First squad, follow me! Rebels up ahead. Set up your piece right here.
On the road, sir?
Where else? There's nothing on wheels gonna move in that underbrush.
Rebels are massing on Plank Road.
Better inform General Grant. Good morning, Jonas.
Sir?
What's the word?
General Griffin reports he's encountered strength. A force at least as big as his own. What's more, the Rebs are being reinforced.
Are you there, Jonas? What do you think?
Well, sir, I think Griffin's run into Ewell's entire corps.
General Meade, you still think Lee's fighting a rear guard action? No, General. He's chosen to fight here. I say let's throw the whole Army of the Potomac at him. I concur. Cancel the movement south. I'll order Hancock to double back on Plank Road. Jonas, you tell Griffin I'm sending Sedgwick to bolster his right. Sir. And I'd better move Warren. Excuse me, General.
Fire one round. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. You see anyone over there?
Can't see anything.
Fix bayonets. Move out, boys.
Where's the Sarge? You call him. He's dead.
They got us outnumbered, Malachi. We best skedaddle.
We'll stay put, Jake. Can't stay out in the wings, Sarge. The fire's burning my boots. Let's go! Not yet. Aim low.